Wonderful oatmeal, Elena.
Thank you, James.
So anyways, yesterday, I got this, prototype for this product in the mail, right?
Oh.
It was from this obscure website called Fruit Telecommunications.
Really?
And so, it's a phone.
No
But
way.
it's a banana. So I called it a banana phone.
Very
And anyway,
nice.
apparently Kylie had one too, and since she's yet to bring us the toast, I think I'll call her right now. Boop, boop, boop.
Don't break it.
Ring. Hey Kylie, could you bring us the toast now?
Hey guys, here's the toast. Here, Elena. Thank you.
Oh,
no!
Kylie!
Kylie!
Butter side down.
Really? Hey, I have a great idea. Why don't we test this experiment to see if all buttered toast land butter side down?
That sounds like a great idea!
In ancient Rome, Romans believed that the kitchen table was bad luck and that toast would always land buttered side down.
Here's all of our materials.
We're using wheat bread, white bread,
And whole grain bread.
and we're going to also be using golden soft butter to put on the bread, and we're going to measure it equally with 1 teaspoon.
The reason why we're using different types of bread is because regardless of what type of bread we're using, we want to make sure that the myth holds true with any type of bread.
After we're done laying out the materials, we're going to stick them in the toaster oven for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to put butter on them and test the experiment.
The controlled variables is the butter, because we're not going to be changing it. We're going to have the same type of butter for every piece of bread. The independent variable is the types of bread, because we have different types to measure more accurate results. And the dependent variable is what side the bread's going to land on.
So my personal opinion on this myth is that the butter will have a 50-50 chance of landing butter side down or butter side up, because I don't think it'll saturate the bread enough to make it weighted down on that side and make it fall on the ground.
So I don't think that it matters whether it lands butter side up or down. I think it's a 50-50 chance, because there's not enough butter to make it more weighted down, so then it falls butter side down.
My hypothesis is that there's an equal opportunity for both sides of bread to land on each side, both butter and non-buttered. I think it doesn't matter if you put butter on bread, because it doesn't add weight to the bread, so it doesn't matter. So it's 50-50 for it to land butter side up or down.
Do 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 do.
Okay, so here's our bread, and we just toasted all of it. We have some wheat right here, some whole grain and some white, and we also have another batch over here. So we're going to have 4 pieces of each type of bread that we're going to toast.
Now that we butter our toast, we're ready to begin our procedure. The first thing we're going to do is position the bread here so that it will be able to be flicked out by one of the members of our Mythbusters team. Now, to actively create how a piece of bread would fly off a kitchen table, we're going to flick it off using the same amount of force each trial. Now, after the bread has been flicked off the table, which is about 4 feet up the ground, 3 feet? 3 feet up the ground, we're going to record on a piece of paper whether it lands butter side up or butter side down. Now the first type of bread we're going to test is the wheat. Now, to flick it off the table, we're going to do it parallel to the walls, because if we flick it parallel to the ground, there's a more likely chance it'll land butter side up as it is now, or butter side down as it is then, if we flick like that. So, first trial, flicking sideways, is butter side up. Second trial, butter side down. Third trial, butter side down. Fourth trial,
Butter
that?
side down.
Butter side down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now for the second type of butter toast, we're going to use whole grain. Now the reason we can distinguish between the whole grain and the white, which are pretty similar in color, we've marked them with a Sharpie in order to know which one is white and which one is whole grain. So Let's go again. Trial number 1 for whole grain.
Butter side
Butter
down.
side down. Trial number 2.
Butter side
Butter
up.
side up. Trial number 3.
Butter side down.
Butter side down. Trial number 4.
Butter side down.
Now it's time for our final test of the white bread. I think we're ready. We've done it 2 times before, so let's just get right into it. 1, 2, 3.
Butter side down.
Butter side down. Oh, that.
Butter side up.
Side up.
Butter side down.
Butter side. Let me do that, Kylie. And trial number 4. Butter side up. So, Alana, I'd say these results are pretty unexpected.
Very.
As you can see, based on our hypothesis, we predicted that the bread would have a 50-50 chance of landing butter side up or butter side down, but as our results say, for our wheat and whole grain, there was a 3/4 chance that the bread would land butter side down.
For the whole grain, it was also 3/4 chance butter side down, but for the white, it was actually even, so 2 times butter side down and 2 times butter side up.
But as a whole, I would say that the bread definitely landed butter side down more frequently.
Wow, this was an interesting experiment!
Holy Holly Hockle, you're right!
Yeah, our testable question was, does butter toast always land butter side down? We determined that it doesn't always land butter side down.
That's right, this myth is toast.